Okay, so we're only 48 weeks away from The Rock versus John Cena at WrestleMania in Miami. But this week we had the draft. I'll get into the picks later on. It began with a decent, 20-man battle royal, of course, won by SmackDown. And then R-Truth came out and cut a fantastic promo. R-Truth is a heel. I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do. That was a fantastic promo. Period. I mean, lots of things that he's been out up to this point have been kind of lame. But him as a heel, gold. Period. Match between Eve and Layla. That was bad. That was just... Yeah, and Eve, got a cheap roll of victory. But seeing Layla beat up on McCool afterwards was pretty good. I'm still trying to figure out, you really can't turn Michelle McCool face because people hate her too much, and Layla plays the cowardly heel to a T. She's absolutely fantastic at the cowardly, please don't hurt me heel role. I almost want to see Layla and Karma. Because I think that the way she acts and how over the top she is with it, it would be absolutely fantastic to see those two working together. JR versus Cole, or Sir Michael Cole, oh god, it's so stupid, was entertaining only for one reason. Cole got his lip busted open, and you can tell he got a bit of a shiner. So JR got to have some of Cole's blood on it. Beyond that, I hope that one of those two get drafted. I hope Cole gets drafted to SmackDown. Because I think it's the only way we're going to end this feud, and I think it's gone on way too long. It's not entertaining. It's gotten to the point now where they wasted, 5 minutes just to have Cole and JR circle? It was horrible. Orton took on Ziggler. I guess I just ruined one of the draft choices right there. Orton, of course, won, therefore winning another draft pick. That was a weird thing. The draft picks, you would see one person go to another show and you're like, great, cool, awesome. And then you see someone else go and you're like, that's the person I wanted to really see him fight. The way the Kofi Kingston Sheamus match was ridiculously short. It felt like that match could have gone a little bit longer, with Kofi Kingston, after 2 Trouble in Paradises, getting the win over Sheamus and winning a pick for his show. Barrett versus Mysterio. Again, that ruins another person who got switched over for the draft, with Mysterio getting the victory. On the main event, Cena, Henry, and Christian taking on Punk, Del Rio, and Miz. Actually pretty solid. That whole match I've been going, you know what? I wish Christian came over to Raw, because I think Christian Punk would be great. We never really got to see Edge Punk, but I think Christian Punk would be really solid. As well as Christian Miz. And of course, Mark Henry heel turned. I guess that's the new thing in the E. If you're black, it's good to go heel all of a sudden. And laid out Cena, which allowed The Miz to get the victory, and therefore win another draft pick for Raw. So let's go over the draft picks. Right off the bat, SmackDown got John Cena. I thought that was absolutely amazing. Second draft pick for SmackDown, Orton. Okay, now all of a sudden Raw's looking pretty weak. Then who does Raw get? Mysterio. Awesome. You know what? Mysterio and Sin Cara will be a sick feud. And then SmackDown got Sin Cara. SmackDown also got Mark Henry. Raw got Show for some reason. Raw also got Alberto Del Rio. Curiouser and curiouser. So at this point in time of the night, if Miz retains and Alberto were to win, both titles would be on Raw. Now, if Christian were to win and Cena were to win, both titles would be on SmackDown. Interesting story, interesting dilemma. Of course, it doesn't play out that way, because at the very end of the night, when Raw gets their final victory, they redraft John Cena. I was so close to having a Cena-less Raw. And to see Cena run Rock roughshod on SmackDown, The Rock show, The People show. Now you gotta redraft it back. So, beyond seeing Orton jump ship to SmackDown, and the toss of Sin Cara going to SmackDown, I think he'll benefit from the taped show format. He has been botching quite a lot recently. I think on a taped show they can always do a reshoot and make it look a lot better in the ring. Mysterio on Raw, that's kind of immaterial. I thought that Mysterio and Sin Cara would have been a phenomenal feud. Or Mysterio, Sin Cara, Daniel Bryan, and Evan Bourne. There's an awesome feud. Throw in John Morrison with that too, and you've got like the ultimate mid-card title picture. But all in all, fairly lackluster when it came to the actual draft. Cena jumped ship, which was awesome, and then he came back, which sucked. And supplemental draft tomorrow at noon.